Hello race fans and welcome back to Asphalt Outlaws Racing. Boy, now we're moving on to in the playoffs to the round of 10. It's the HCK Beagles 210 coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Well, I tell you, the season has wound down to the playoffs now, and we just wrapped up the round of 15, and so we'll be taking a look at our top 10 contenders for the championship here. But before we do that, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Thank them for their support all season long. That would be Sonic Graphic Design, the Winning Bid Diecast Auctions, and tonight's race sponsor, HCK Beagles. I tell you, they got a nice night for racing out there tonight, folks. They're running 70% fuel, 4 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, 3 green light checkers attempts. The stage break is 30 of 79 laps, and we got about 5 minutes left. Now let's take a look at the standings here. Moving into the playoffs round of 10. Now, Joe Yates and Mark Beverly, they're tied up 283 points. Eric Hegdel, he'll be starting in that 3rd position. Jody Banfield, he wasn't there last week, but he did, he was far enough, obviously, in the points to make the transfer. So he'll start off in the round of 10 in the 4th position. 10 points ahead of Kevin Winker in 5th. Dougie Higgins Jr. is in the 6th position. 7th is Richard Holland with Michael Newman 8th. Jesse Callaway 9th. And Keith Prince rounding out your top 10. Guys getting ready here, and some folks on track already. There's Cody Terlindi. Race control out there turning some laps. Got to get some laps in before the race. That's for sure. Sporting that nice Sonic Graphics Design paint scheme there. Looking pretty snazzy. I think he painted a lot of the guys' trucks in the league here. See, there's Richard Holland's number 35 truck. He's tucked up behind Tyler Beverly. Getting some last minute practice in here. Bill Hales, he's coming out on track. Of course, now when they do the qualifying, they only get the 2 hot laps, and so once the guys get out there, be pretty much like your standard qualifying. And while we're waiting for us to count down to qualifying here, we're gonna go ahead and take a break here. We'll be right back. I hear from our sponsors, and you're watching Asphalt Outlaws Racing. It's the HCK Beagles 210 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back here with Asphalt Outlaws Racing, and the clock is just about to count down to 0. And getting ready to move on over to qualifying here. About 10 seconds to go. Now, what was that? The temperatures out there? Yeah, 79 degrees. So it is a bit warm. The track temperature. Wow, look at the track temperature. Let's keep track of that, folks. It's right now it's 130 degrees. Wow, that's pretty darn hot. And but the wind was only 2 miles an hour, so yeah. So here we go. We're getting ready to the server just rolled over, and now wait for some guys to come out and turn their hot laps here. I see Jesse Callaway making his way out. There's probably at least a couple of more guys. Look like Richard Holland's already on track as well. See, there's Richard Holland virtually behind him. They can't see each other, but they that's where they are. So it's Holland there and Callaway just in front of him. Nathan Bogart is just making his way off of pit road. Jesse might be the first guy to get around there and get a lap time. We'll see what happens here. Now, a lot of times we'll see guys take that hot line on that opening lap. And no, Jesse, he just got down to business right away. So this should be starting his first hot lap here. And as the times come in, we'll see him up on the timing tower. Long ways around Talladega here. Making his way out of turns 3 and 4. And it looks like he may be the first guy to put a time on the board. First hot lap will be complete here in a second. Coming down to the stripe, let's see what Jesse starts off with here. And he crosses the line and will slide into that P1 position, 56.170. Richard Hodlin was directly behind him and bumped him. Excuse me. And he's currently in the provisional pole. It looked like he crossed the line, and I guess he just went right back to the pits there. This is showing him coming in the pits. Let's see, Nathan Bogart is currently third quickest, 56.234. New provisional pole sitter, Mark Beverly, 56.140. See Michael Newman coming around, and he's currently sixth quickest, 57.9093. And let's see if he can pick up that time here as he completes his 2 qualifying laps. Crosses the line. Does he improve his time? Yes, he does, and his position up to P5, 56.186 for Newman. Jesse Wise, I think he just finished his second hot lap. He's P6 with the 56.225. There's number 3, Keith Prince. No time for Keith just yet. Now, he's up high. Remember, I was saying the other guy I saw, he started off in the low line. Keith Prince up. Now, this could be his out lap here. So let's see what happens across the stripe here. If this is actually this could be his out lap or his first time lap. He just crossed the line, and I think that just started off his timing there. Clock's running now for Prince. He's already at 170 miles an hour. And of course, the speeds are going to be a bit greater when they're in the draft, and everybody out here qualifying solo. Just barely getting above 70, 170, or even holding 170. He's coming down here. Let's see what he gets for his first time lap. And he starts off at P2 position, 56.136. Good starting lap there for Keith Prince. We do have a new provisional pole setter, though, Kevin Winker, now on a provisional pole with that 56.121. And let's see if Prince can pick up the pace here. One more position to improve on. Now he's moving up the track on this particular lap. Oh, and he aborts the run. He's coming straight on down the pit road, so that will do it for Keith Prince. He had another lap in the bag and opted not to go for it. There's Bill Hales. Currently, your provisional poll said he bumped Kevin Winker with that 56.110. Let's see if Bill, right now he's holding on to it. It's a 10-minute session, and let's see, about half the field has put in a lap time. So I don't know if anybody else is going out or not, but they have about 4 minutes, or about a little over 3 minutes left in the qualifying session. There may be a couple of more folks to get out there. Hales, he crosses the line, unable to improve on his lap time, though. So that's what he'll be for the moment. And while we're just have a few minutes getting ready to go to the, getting the race started here, we'll go ahead and pause for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, folks, we're back to Asphalt Outlaws Racing. It's the HCK Beagles 210 here live on Rice Motorsports TV. And I believe the guys are just now getting ready to grid up here. I think I see some folks coming out on pit road. There they are, making their way out. Looks like we got 20 trucks in the field tonight. And as they get ready to make their way around, let's go ahead and take a look at that starting lineup. And of course, on the pole there, Bill Hales, he holds on for that pole position, and Kevin Winker will start in that second spot. Keith Prince starting third. Fourth is Mark Beverly. Fifth, John Scialino. Sixth, Richard Holland. 7th, Jesse Calloway. Will Reinhold 8th. Michael Newman 9th. Tyler Beverly, he'll round out the top 10. Then we have Jesse Wise in the 11th position. Nathan Bogart starting 12th. 13th is Cody Turlin. Well, Cody's running race control there, so it's showing him in 13th. He didn't do a lap time, but there are other folks who didn't as well, so they'll actually move up a spot. Eric Hegdal is showing in 14th. Then we have Joe Yakes, Dougie Higgins Jr., Jody Banfield, Evan Schilling, and Haas Beverly and Rick LePage, who all will move up like one spot once they get out there, get going. And I think they might be waiting. Well, they're technically they're waiting for Cody, but because he's running race control, obviously not going to come out on the track. So the way iRacing works, it gives you that 2-minute countdown and waiting for every driver. So he'll obviously get a miss the start indicator from his screen. And I think the pace truck is getting ready to roll off here. There he goes. So it'll be 19 active trucks on track for tonight's race. And let's see, just a reminder, I think I put, is it in there? Yeah, the stage break is lap 30 of the 79 laps scheduled for this evening. So there will be racing to lap 30. So we'll see how things shake out in that department. Nice starting position there for Kevin Rinker. Starting right up front. And Mark Beverly, he's not playing around either. He's right up there. You know, sometimes, like I said, we've seen him start a little further back in the pack. He's getting with the program now. John Sciolino, he's in the mix. There's Jesse Calloway making their way out of turn 4. Pace truck coming down on the pit road. And you know, for Talladega, the start-finish line is past the tri-oval there, so they'll come on around and be getting that green flag any moment.
Green flag, green flag.
We got a green flag and we're racing here at Talladega. Bill Halsey drops the hammer. He's going. Kevin Rinker's right here. And so hang tight. We will be right back. Waiting for the lights. Download packet loss.
are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our...
Okay, folks, we're back here. Apologize for those technical difficulties. Boy, I've been struggling with iRacing for about a week now. I tell you, I've been chatting with tech support and trying to figure out, you know, my internet's fine in every other category, but something is going on between me and iRacing. I can't figure out what it is. I am just completely stumped. But at least Kevin Winker's having a good run there right now. Waiting for Trading Paints to kind of update his car there a little bit. Mark Beverly in that second position. Well, I tell you, he's tucked right there behind the 42. The entire field right behind them. And if we have a dropout with the connection, you know, just hang tight, and we'll just have to rejoin. And it's like, it's weird. It'll do it once or maybe twice, and that's it. You know, well, hell, once is one time too many as far as I'm concerned. But why it does it at all is still a mystery to me. Everybody staying in line. Richard Holland up there on that high side. Now he's got his nose ahead of Winker. Getting a nice push by the 36, Nathan Bogart. And he goes right down to the lead. Bogart following him down there. Newman was in that train. He kind of got left behind there, he kind of got shuffled out, and the order got left behind. There's Haas Beverly pushing him along. Still trying to stay up there with the leaders as they race down to turn 1. And we're getting a report. Looks like Will Rhino might have maybe didn't start the race. I don't know what happened to Will, the number 17, but he's showing retired. So we have 18 active trucks on track here. Richard Holland continues to lead up front there. Kevin Winker on that high side. And you can tell the trucks that are in the playoffs, they've got that, see that special, the playoff banner on their windshield there. Kind of gives you an indicator. He's one of the playoff guys. You can see Haas Beverly a few trucks behind. Both him and his son there, Mark Beverly. The 9 of Jesse Calloway, he's one of your contenders there. So there's several guys that are not even in the round of 10 that are right up in the thick of it here. little further back, there's Joe Yates, one of your contenders. He's rolling along in the 12th position right now, because you know it's a long race, and right now they're even racing towards the stage break. So he's probably just chilling out there for a while. It looks like everybody's been able to stay in the draft, so that's always a good thing. Now 11 laps in the books. They go through turns 1 and 2. Michael Newman's still on that high side right behind Kevin Winker, trying to get that high side going. Nathan Bogart, he's not making any moves right now. He's perfectly happy to be right behind the 35 of Holland as they race along now. Start lap 12. Now there's Will Rhino. We talked about him. He's exiting the pits unless he was serving some kind of penalty or something. I don't know, but I can't imagine, because now he's 6 laps down on either that or having some kind of a problem. But at least he's still in the race. Now, of course, he's exiting the pits now. He's going to be a sitting duck out there all by himself, no drafting help. And so, unless he can... unless he catches a break, because he's just over half a lap ahead of the field. I mean, he's already 6 laps down, so that probably doesn't matter whether he gets caught or not. But he'll definitely get caught up once they get to the stage break. At least he'll be with the pack. John Scalino now in that 10th position. It's Tyler Beverly right in front of him. And I don't know, see some guys. There's the 69, Jesse Wise, coming down on pit road. I think it was him and Jesse Calloway. Yeah, that's Calloway in front of him, and Joe Yates as well coming down. So they peeled off here on lap 14, making their way down pit road. Yates getting to his pit box. Oh, boy. Did he overshoot? I hope he didn't. No, it doesn't look like he did. Calloway's in his spot there. And that was a quick stop for Calloway, 8 seconds. Joe Yates, his was 7.8. Wise, he's still in the pit box, and very long stop for the number 69, so he'll end up he's going to lose a lap in the process. The field is coming around. Is he getting back out there? Unless he got caught speeding, that might have been what happened. He might have got a speeding penalty. Field's going right on by. There they go. So unfortunately for Jesse Wise, Kevin Winker back up front once again. Wise now exiting pit road at the 47-second wait in this pit box. So Wise is technically in the lucky dog position in that 18th spot. He's just coming out of turn 2. Leader's coming out of turn 4. And they're pretty darn racy right now. Mark Beverly taking the point here at the moment with the 53 there. Bill Hales in tow. Will he think about trying to get out front? Looks like he's going to stick behind the 14 at the moment. Looks like everybody's dropped down to the that low groove there. No one kind of abandoned that hotline altogether. Just one big train now. So there's Rick LePage, the number 73. He's right on the tail end of that train. Definitely want to stay in that draft. Meanwhile, your leader, Mark Beverly, continues to lead the way. His dad, Hoss Beverly, in that third position. He laid back there a little bit, and now he's starting to draw up the Bill Hales just a little bit, but he's not trying to get up there and bump draft them. So he may be happy just keeping a little air between them, maybe to keep his engine cool a little bit. Now, I do believe they run a fixed setup here, so I don't know if they can even adjust the tape on the engines or not. But sometimes guys do step out a little bit to get some cooling air. Evan Schilling making his way down pit road. I mean, he's got Keith Prince with him, and also Rick LePage making their way in. Prince, one of your playoff contenders, making his way down to his pit box there. Let's see if he's just getting fuel. We're on lap 18. No, they're going to lap 30. And that looks like what it is. And he got his splash of fuel in, and he'll just barely get out of there in time. Schilling was coming right along, but he beat him across the stripe there. But at least that's good, though, because these guys should be able to hook up here and get in the draft together. And there's Rick LePage. He made it out as well. Where's Jesse Calloway? There's your let's see, what position is Jesse? He's in 16th position. So they're passing some of the field here. And they try to blend up. They get into that. There's Keith Prince. He gets in line, and they try to hook up with those cars who are already on track there. But he does have a couple there behind him as well. Meanwhile, with the main pack, there's Kevin Winker in the 7th position. Tyler Beverly having a good run. He's not in playoff contention, but he's right there in the top 5, running in the 4th position as well. So we got Mark Beverly leading. His dad, Hoss, is in 3rd, and his other son, Tyler, right behind him in that 4th spot. So the Beverly family is doing good so far here. Now lap 20. So I believe we have about 10 laps to go for that stage break. Beverly and Hales working good together there. Now you see the number 35, Richard Holland, on the high side. He's trying to get something going there with the 36, Nathan Bogart. And they got about half a truck length ahead of the 13 Mark Beverly as they race down the backstretch. Question is, are they going to be able to get past them? It looks like they will. There's Beverly right there. He's trying to hang on, see if he can race back and get that lead once again. Oh, he's coming down on pit road, so that's going to leave Bogart and Richard Holland. They will stay out, and a whole slew of drivers coming down. Mark Beverly leading about a third of the field down onto pit road. Bill Hale's right there behind him. There's Kevin Winker. Everybody, a lot of activity on pit road. There's Sciolino, and let's see, Haas Beverly. He's just exiting his pit box, and let's see if he picks up any positions here. And he might have. He's now in 9th spot, right behind Kevin Winker from the looks of it. So everybody got in and got out. Richard Holland and Nathan Bogart. Bogart, he's peeling off. I think Holland is too. Yep, they're kind of racing down the pit road there. Eric Hegdel, we haven't talked about Eric that much tonight, and he's now in that 3rd position. He's gained 11 spots since the start of the race. Coming down to his pit box. I think everybody's just getting a splash of fuel here before the stage break. Oh, and the 41 might have got him there. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get him. Dougie Higgins Jr. wins the battle off of pit road. And he'll be, well, let's see. He'll be your leader here. At least for a few seconds here, because here comes the field. Already at full speed, and they're going to zoom right on by Higgins as he gets up to speed. Try to see if he can get up on track. There's Winker going by. After it's all said and done, Jesse Calloway, now your leader, with Joe Yates, Keith Prince, Mark Beverly, and Evan Schillings. Make that Bill Hales now in that 5th spot, battling for position. Hales just got up there behind. Who did he get up there behind? That's the 13 Mark Beverly. They've been working together a lot here, trying to work their way down, back up to the front, that is. Callaway and Yates down on the inside. Keith Prince also there as well. And there's the 12 of Newman. Look at Winker down on the inside. He's going to Hales, and then they move right down to the that inside, that middle lane, right in front of Winker. Now on lap 25, Mark Beverly and Bill Hales kind of just sticking their nose out in the lead there just a little bit. More Mark Beverly than anything. Well, now he's showing 2nd because, oh, and who was that? Who was that? Somebody went off the track. Was that Keith Prince? Yes, he did. Not sure what happened to Prince. Boy, he's losing a ton of positions. He had to go off line there and gather up the truck for some reason. But he's still running. He fell all the way to, I think it was 14th position. Not sure if he was able to hold on to the draft or not. But boy, man, they're battling up here at the front. Mark Beverly battling Jesse Callaway down on that inside line. Trying to stay with the 13 and the 53. Kevin Winker giving a nice push there to Mark Beverly. 41, Dougie Higgins Jr. right behind Brad. Hey, man, that is tight. And man, he is trying to push Beverly right to the front there. Jody Banfield now in that 9th position. Jody's gained about 7 spots since the start of the race, but he hasn't really gotten up to the front yet. And you know, he might not be too worried about that. I think he's just trying to get to the get through the stage there. The field is a little bit broken up here. You got about the top 10 or so. And then back then, 13th position, Rick LePage. He's running along with, that's Keith Prince right behind him. So he did lose the draft, but now he did manage to catch up to another truck. So he's not completely by himself, which is definitely a good thing. So that'll help them. They won't catch the leading pack, but that will help them keep their speed up anyway. Or at least hopefully it will. Meanwhile, up the front, boy, I tell you, look at this. Oh no! Who is that guy in the wall? That was Newman. Was it Newman?
The yellow flag is
Caution is out. Michael Newman got into the wall. And is he going to tow back to the pits? He's just stationary for the moment. And I think he started moving on his own. Yeah, he's just going to drive back from the looks of it. Oh, the truck's kind of messed up. His tracking may be off here. He's trying to see if he can drive it back to the pits. Yeah, that thing, he's going to have to, they have only one fast repair, and he is going to have to burn that. And looks like he's, it's not crabbing too bad. He'll probably be able to get to pit road. And Mark Beverly, he's going to go pick up the pace truck here. And I think they were just about to complete the stage, so this will probably count as the stage break here. Let's go back and take a look here and see what happened with Newman. Newman is up on the high side. Bill Hales is pushing him right along there. So it seems like he's going okay, and they're going into the turn. Oh, and he starts to go down. Oh, and Hales is trying to push him along and just couldn't hold it steady there. He tapped the outside wall. Oh, and he gets Haas Beverly on. No. And Beverly, and there's 33, John Sciolino. He also got a little bit of that. But he didn't back it into the wall very hard, so that's pretty much how that ended there. Folks making their way down on pit road. Where is there's Haas Beverly. I think he might have I don't know if he had to use a fast repair or not. The truck's looking pretty clean. He may have had to use his fast repair, but he's down and away. There's on Tyler Beverly. He's on pit road. His truck's looking okay too. Tires and fuel for the 45. Just about everybody's out now. Bill Hales been running up the front where he's going to drop back quite a bit, and he's down in the way. He did not use his fast repair, and look at the damage on the front of that truck. Unless he forgot to hit the button, he might have meant to use it, and that hood's dinged up there quite a bit. So we'll see what he can do as far as his aero is concerned on this restart. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot more damage on the truck from what we can see. The right front looks kind of okay. That fender's knocked up just a little bit, but everything else, and that left front is also, no, not too bad. I don't know. I don't know that it might be okay. That may be just optical. It looks like it's knocked in just a touch to me. There's the 12 there of Newman. Looks like, yeah, he didn't use his faster pair either. Try these guys, they have that one faster pair, and they're doing their best to try to hold on to it. I didn't even get a chance to set up the webcam. I don't know if the guys are in there, got their cameras on or not, but I would have gave him a shot out here, but I don't have it set up at the moment. Jody Banfield now up at the front, and actually now he's going into pit road, so Kevin Winker, he'll be assuming the lead here, and I think they're going to get the one to go here. Who's that in front of him? That's Will Reinhold. He'll probably get the wave around here. He's waiting for them to get the one to go, which I believe will be right now. Let's see. Yep, and there he goes. So he'll come on around. Reinhold right now is, I believe he was 6 laps down. Now he's got one back. He's 5 laps down. Remember I was saying he'll catch the pack when they have that stage break. So he'll make his way around now. Tyler Beverly exiting pit road. Eric Hagdal also coming out. Jesse Wise just getting to his pit box. And, okay, truck's running. He's done. He's there for 5.3 seconds, so I don't know. He's maybe he was just maybe topping the tank off or something. So now we have the one to go. It'll be lap 32 on the restart. Now Reinhold, he got that wave around, and he's coming down pit road. Boy, I tell you, he's going to have to hurry. I don't know if he's going to get tires or just try to get some fuel in it. I don't know if he can catch the field before they go green, though. He didn't quite get in his box all the way. So the lap he got back, if he doesn't get going in a hurry, because they will come out of turn 4 a ways before they can get the green flag. But man, I tell you, once he gets up to speed, the lap he got back, he's going to be a sitting duck, unfortunately, to lose it again, because he's trying his best to get out there and get up to speed. He's still on the acceleration lane there, now past the blue cone, so he's going at full speed, but he's not going to be able to catch these guys before they get all the way around. You can see him coming down the backstretch. Pace trucks on pit road. They get to about that trioval there, they'll probably be getting the green flag. He's trying, though.
Green, green, green.
And we got the green, and racing once again. Rhino just coming out of turn 4. Nowhere close to catching the draft, though, unfortunately. So it's Winker, Callaway, Richard Holland now in that second position behind Winker. Callaway up on the high side. I think that's Nathan Bogart behind him. Guys jockeying for position here. Yeah, and there's the 35 Richard Holland on that high side trying to get that lead from Jesse Callaway. Winker now down in the 4th position. So he's trying to hang in there. They're all running there in that very tight pack. Okay, folks, well, that was interesting. I thought for sure that I was going to lose the connection, but I kind of discovered if I turned my graphics off quickly, I wouldn't lose my connection to the server, so we didn't have to do a restart. So, well, I tell you, this is it seems like each time that there's something different that happens and another little piece to the puzzle, trying to figure out, well, what the heck is going on. But fortunately, we were able to stay right in here, and I think I might know how to stay connected here if that happens again. Well, I tell you, they're going at it now. Everybody's kind of strung out now, though. Richard Holland. We have to go back to about, there's Haas Beverly in the 10th position. Let's see, who is that behind him? That's his, is that John Scialino? I think it is, yeah. John Scialino. And up at the front, I think they're getting ready to catch, yep, that's Rhino, Will Rhino. So, we knew he was going to get caught there. Because he tried to catch the pack, but he couldn't quite get there before they caught up to him, and now you can see the field driving on by. And hopefully he'll just be able to drop in line right behind them. So he was, well, I thought he was only 6 laps down, but now he's 7 laps down. He was 5 when he got the wave around, but unfortunately just not his day. Tyler Beverly up the front, leading the way here, and that's his brother Mark Beverly right behind him. Kevin Winker showing about the 5th position, but that's Holland and Bogart down on the inside. Beverly being pushed by his brother. Now, I don't know, he's not always used to being up there in front with these guys, but his brother's trying to get him going as much as possible. Jesse Calloway down on the inside. There's their dad right there, Haas Beverly. He's watching everything happening in front of him. So he's staying in line right there in that 8th position. Richard Holland, he continues to battle with the 45, Tyler Beverly. Here on lap 39. And knock on wood, man, great to see every truck still out on track and in the entire pack as well. Even though Schilling, he's in the 18th spot, even though he's 18. Well, where's Will Rhino? Yeah, he's in there as well. But as a matter of fact, he's almost mid-pack there. He's trying to hold on to that outside line there. It's not showing. I don't know why it's not showing his car, his truck, in the graphic. Meanwhile, up the front, Terry Holland. Is leading now. Beverly, he's kind of fall back about half a truck length. Now, boy, they're keeping the pressure on. Both lanes are really going fast. There's Beverly. Got his nose out front once again, just a little bit. They go into turns 1 and 2. Winker is showing down in the 6th position, and but boy, he's right in the thick of it though. Oh boy, that was close there. Oh, and he got turned. Mark Beverly. Oh man. And I thought I saw somebody else there. Oh, he hit the 73, and that is not good news there for 13 Mark Beverly. So I think Rick LePage was that was Rick LePage's 73, the one that got hit by the 13. And I thought there was somebody else involved in that. Maybe not. So let's boy, heavy damage for LePage. And hopefully he will have himself a fast repair to work with if he can make it around the pit road. And see, where is he right now? He's an 18th spot. He's coming into turn 3. If he pushes it too hard, boy, that sucker might blow up on him before he can even get there. So far, so good. He's trying to hold on. Mark Beverly coming around now to catch up to the pack here. So let's take a look. Let's take a look here with Mark Beverly, see if we can see what happened, and we'll slow it down. And there's Beverly. He's trying to, look like he's trying to squeeze in between the 35, Richard Holland, and get behind his brother. But it would have had to been perfect for him to squeeze in there. And Holland, he just did not give him any space. He's not obligated to do that, but Beverly tried to get down there, and it just wasn't enough room, and he clipped the 35. Folks are going along, and then he basically collected the 73 there, LePage. LePage kind of went sideways like everybody else, trying to take avoiding action, and I think LePage probably got the worst of it, because he got some damage somewhere along the way. I don't know if Beverly was trying to get back up on track, and looked like he was right in his blind side there, and as he was trying to get back going. And boy, talk about they say sometimes, if you didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. But so here we go again. Now Beverly, he's on pit road, and truck's looking pretty good, so he'd probably burn that fast repair. LePage apparently does not have a fast repair, and so he's probably going to be chilling for a good little while on pit road. But after all of that, now it's Kevin Winker, and so yeah. So now he is your leader on lap 44 here. Tyler Beverly still up there, and oh boy, Jody Banfield, he's up near the front now. There's Eric Hegdel making his way off of pit road now. Eric, he's 17th, I believe. He's probably at the tail end of the lead lap there. He's not a lap down, but hasn't been able to make a whole lot of headway. Now, he's not even in the playoff contention. I don't, is he? I don't believe he is, because he doesn't have the banner. Let me check something here real quick. And where's well, yes, he is. He's not. He just doesn't have the banner. So not everybody has the playoff banner on their trucks. But yeah, I thought pretty sure Hagel, because he won a couple of races. You know, we've seen him take that checkered flag a few times. But so just not having the best of days here. Tyler Beverly coming down pit road, and he's being followed by Jody Banfield. So positions will shuffle around once again. And let's see if they'll get the one to go this time. They still haven't gotten to start finish. Oh, well, actually they did pass it. So the lights are, I think the lights are out on the pace truck, and so it will be the one to go. And boy, Winker, he's really keeping that. He's got it in fourth gear, keeping those RPMs, trying to keep them as low as possible. Trying to work that fuel saving as much as he can. So it'll be should be lap 46 on the restart. Making their way down to turns 3 and 4. Okay, pace truck should be getting ready to go on pit road. There he goes. Winker leading them back to the line. Boy, LePage is just leaving pit road, or trying to get off of pit road. They'll be taking the green flag any second now.
Green flag, green flag.
And we got a green flag racing once again here at Talladega. And let's see.
We are back at North Wilkes. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, back again. We're on lap 50. And the racing continues. Richard Holland, Jesse Calloway, now Michael Newman. And boy, I tell you, I thought he had some damage there. And let me check out his, okay, maybe he did use a faster pair, and because his truck did get beat up there a little bit earlier. Trading paints and reloading, apparently. Newman's right in the thick of it now. Nathan Bogart back there in that 5th position. They got Will Reinhold right in the midst of the leaders. Reinhold 6 laps down. LePage is 2 laps down. These guys continue to battle on there. There's Haas Beverly. He's in the 8th spot. His son Tyler Beverly had a nice little time up there at the front. Now he's back in that 11th position. We'll see if he can try to get back up there. Now, where is his brother Mark? Mark Beverly is back. Number 13 is in 13th position. Him and Bill Hales are further back in the order at the moment. There's Evan Schillings. There also Dougie Higgins Jr. Jody Banfield up there inside the top 10, running in the 8th position. You know, and I'll tell you, I don't know. I don't know. I have to look at everything from all angles. I don't know if it's the thing with iRacing. I don't know if it's the software, the timing and scoring software I use. I don't know what it is, but just it's hard to nail down exactly what's happening where, because it seems like it's doing different things when this connection issue pops up. But we got to just keep working the problem here, you know. Kevin Winker back to the front. So Winker having himself a good old time up there tonight. Even Michael Newman being caught in, you know, the problems that he had earlier. Got himself right up the front, challenging for a win. Now, actually, it's only 25 laps to go, folks. This race has kind of just gone on by here. A little further back, there's Jesse Calloway in the 5th position. John Scalino right behind him, having a good run. Jody Banfield, he had worked his way up to the front there, and now he's just holding on to a top 10 position. Joe Yakes, you know, we're definitely used to seeing him up the front. You know what, some guys absolutely love the super speedways, and other guys are like, I can do without them, you know, and they seem to thrive on shorter tracks. And some guys, they can just run super speedways all day and all night. They love it. And so this may be one of the tracks where Joe is just kind of like, yeah, we're going to just try to get through this here. Doug Higgins Jr. back in that 16th position. Now the entire pack is pretty much there. You can see the entire field in front of him. But, yeah, I don't know. That's, you know, we're used to seeing him up front as well. I got to check something here. I'm just trying to troubleshoot these, this issue I'm having. I've got to look at something here. And my frame rate seems to be holding pretty good even in the in-car, which for you tech guys out there, you'll know running in the in-car view, that can definitely bump down your frame rate. But it seems to be holding was pretty good, and we're looking back halfway through the field here. So it's just an absolute mystery. They continue to race along. Winker continues to lead Richard Holland, who's right there behind him, and about to make it 22 laps to go, coming down to the stripe here. And somebody's on pit road. That was Will Reinhold, the 17 truck. Oh, the 35. Holland taking a look on the high side there. Here comes the 12 and Newman. What's going to happen here, folks? They're almost going 3 wide down to turn 3. Holland drops back a little bit. For a minute there, I thought they might end up going 3 wide into the corner. Newman, he goes way high, loses several positions. But Winker, he does hold on for the lead. Old John Scalino up in the mix there, running in that 5th position. Having a good run here so far. Now, Richard Harlan, he's finally got that lead away from Kevin Winker. I think him and Bogart, they got a run on him and was able to swoop down in front of him. So that puts Winker back to that third spot. Michael Newman, though, he went a little high a couple of laps ago, and now he's on the outside there, and can't really find the space to get in. And I want to say that's Haas Beverly behind him, trying to get up there and give him some drafting assistance. There's Keith Prince down on the inside. Jody Banfield right behind the 3 truck there. Newman trying to see if he can make some ground up here. Going door to door with John Sciolino. Is Haas still back there? Haas not quite close enough to really help him with the draft. And who else is that? Oh, that's Will Reinl, I believe, up on the high side. Now 18 laps to go. Coming to the line here is Richard Holland. He continues to be right there. Let me see here. Now 17 laps remaining. These guys, they're working at it. They're Nathan Bogart in that third position. Boy, Michael Newman, he's hanging in there on that outside line. He almost to the front there. Almost alongside Richard Holland. We got some guys coming down pit road. Jesse Calloway, he's coming in. They got Joe Yakes and the other Jesse Wise, making their way down. Green flag pit stop with 16 laps remaining. Wise goes flying into his pit box. And I think Calloway may be the first one out. It looks like they're just topping off the tanks here just to get to the end of the race. Yakes was already out of his box, but he couldn't beat Calloway off the line. So he'll be the second truck in line. Yeah, hopefully they'll all be able to hook up on track here and draft together. They're just coming around. The field's going to catch them maybe. The field's coming in through the tri-oval, so we'll see what happens. Oh, more guys coming in. So this is going to break things up even more. Richard Holland, one of your leaders, Nathan Bogart, Kevin Winker also been leading, and Michael Newman, guys that were running right up the front. And so they figure these other guys are going to eventually come in and pit. Mark Beverly and Bill Hales, they were up there racing a lot. Jody Banfield hasn't really been at the very front for a good portion of the race, but he's up there now. But all these guys are going to have to pit before the race is over. And here they come now, as a matter of fact. Flying down off onto pit road. Man, don't run into each other, guys. Everybody getting on those brakes there, trying to get woed down as quick as possible. think a lot of folks are just getting fuel, and it probably like, please, I don't want to get left out of here. There's Haas Beverly getting past a couple of guys there. He got John Sciolino as well. Haas Beverly quick in and out of the pits, folks. So right now, Keith Prince is your leader. Him, Evan Schilling, Dougie Higgins Jr., and Eric Hagdal. Now, about to say they're going to have to come on down on pit road. So all these guys are pitting in groups, which is obviously what you would need to do on these super speedways. Got to have a dance partner out there, and this should cycle around now and take us to the end of the race. Now, Mark Beverly, he'll probably end up being your leader. He's showing in the 5th position right now, and your top 4 are on pit road. And, boy, that's interesting, because here they are. They're making their way off of pit road, and there's here comes the guys that are already up to speed. There they are. It's just a matter of time. And there's Richard Holland. And they're racing around, and those guys trying to get up to speed. And he's just going to zoom right on past them. Oh, no. Oh, and Holland gets, oh, my goodness. Caution. And, boy, we were right on board with Richard Holland when it all went wrong. And who was that? It was it Bogart? I think it might have been Bogart where it stopped, where it started, because somebody got out of shape in a hurry. And let's see. Ooh, let's go back. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's go here with Mark Beverly. I don't know if this was right where. Let's roll the tape here, slow motion, and see what happened. Did something happen in front of him? Let's see what he was looking at. This might not be the. I don't know if this is the right replay. I think this. Let's see. Oh, okay. There's the 36, and I believe we were on board. Okay, he got into the 36. 36 collects the 41, and boy, we were. Oh wow, everybody got airborne there. Wow, major air for Mark Beverly. He's still flipping. And he finally comes down on his lid, and he rolls over a few times. Wow. Did he end up on all 4s? It looks like probably he did. Yeah, he did come to rest on all 4s. There were a couple of other guys that got up in the air as well. Boy, that might be it for Mark Beverly if he hadn't used a fast repair before. I'm sorry, that's Nathan Bogart right there. Where's Mark at? Yeah, Mark Beverly. He's probably going to be game over for the 13 there. So now we have Keith Prince. Who was left standing after that? Keith Prince is alive here, and Eric Hagdal now in that 2nd position. Evan Schillings, he'll be showing 3rd with Jody Banfield in the 4th position. John Sciolino is 5th. Then behind him is Joe Yakes. And the number 9, Jesse Calloway, in the 7th position. Jesse Wise is in the 8th spot. And Kevin Winker, he survived. Is he? Okay. Why does it look like his truck is going sideways? But he looks like he's okay, though. And so Winker, is his truck okay? He pulled down off the track. It almost looked like the truck was crabbing, you know, when it kind of runs slightly sideways. So Michael Newman, he rounds out the top 10. And we got the caution here. We're probably going to get ready to get the one to go here in a second. So I'm going to reset some things here, and we'll be right back. Take a quick break. We'll be right back for the restart. You're watching Asphalt Outlaws Racing. It's the HCK Beagles 210 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, here we go. Pace truck down on pit road. Getting ready for the restart here. It'll be 9 to go when we get the green flag. Keith Prince is your leader. Boy, Eric Hagdal going to try to pick up where he left off. Going to try to get another win in this segment of the playoffs. They're racing once again. Well, I tell you, they're door to door. Look at Jody Banfield back there in it. Well, I start to say, yeah, he's kind of third. But boy, he's pushing Hagel right there, trying to get to the front.
.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons
Bill Hale's your winner, folks. I was so worried about trying to keep the thing going, forgot to turn my mic back on. But hey, we got the end of the race there. Everything went crazy at the end. Bill Hales managed to survive that finish and come across the line in first. Wow, let's get Bill and who we got? Bill, Hagdell, and Winker, and let's go find everybody. Winker, he's already up there, and Hagdell just got in. There's Bill Hales. We'll move him on up, and we'll head on down there with him. And let's see, Discord is on.
Hey, buddy. Race, buddy.
Okay, well, we're in the victory circle here with your top three: Bill Hales, Eric Hagdell, and Kevin Winker. And everybody, including myself, is about to have a heart attack here. There's been so much going on, guys. But hey, Bill, you got a copy?
Yeah, bud, I got you. How you doing tonight?
Man, I tell you, I'm just whatever. The technical difficulties have been just blowing my mind here tonight, and we lost connection there a bit, and we just did get back to catch that crazy finish. And you, I couldn't even tell who was going to get across the line first, man. But man, I tell you, the smoke cleared and you were there. Congratulations on the win, dude.
All right, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we just had on that restart. I was back for about, 9th or 10th, and got my way to the middle, then worked my way to the top, got around a few people, went back to the middle and went to the bottom, and then when Kevin got down in front of me, the whole thing was to push him out far enough from the middle and outside lane that I could jump to his outside, and it worked out good coming to the trials.
10-4, man. Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man. Ask to the league, AOR, and everybody that races in it. Hase and Mark and Tyler and everything to do, and Cody with the race control, and the wife who sponsors the truck, and her name's all over it. But yeah, it was a great race. Good night. 10-4,
man. Well, congratulations. Great way to. So I know you're not in the. Hold on a second. You're not in the thing, but I mean, still. A great way to finish the week here, man, with the win here at Talladega, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, Eric, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Man, I tell you, that was super close. And man, did you think you were going to make it through there alive?
No, I never. At Talladega, I never expect to make it alive. I was leading that middle lane and just I could not get clear of the bottom lane, and all of a sudden the 42 came out of nowhere and the 53 came out of nowhere, and they all got in front of me, and yeah, they're coming off turn 4. Bill made the move, and then Joe went high, and I didn't have enough time to go with him, and next thing I know, I'm side by side for the win, but I think I got out of there with a 0x, so that's always a plus.
Wow. Good. Hey, in the midst of all that, you still got 0x for the, well, I mean, you talking about 0x for the whole race? Or
Yeah.
Wow. I tell you, you finished on your luck there tonight, buddy, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, man. Shout out to you. You put on a great broadcast every week, and the Beverleys and Cody for putting on the league, and my teammate Dougie and Will, Sonic Racing Chassis, all the sponsors, and overall, you're not.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations again, and that's good points there for you. And I was thinking earlier, man, it looked like you might be trying to pick up where you left off in the round of 15. Start off the round of 10 with a win. Got very close, second position, but looking good for the rest of the playoffs here. And so we'll see you next week.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Hey, Kevin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you, man, you were just having a good race out there, and you were, up towards the front, and got caught up in a few things here and there and stuff. But when things got down to the nitty gritty, and I know you gave it all you could there at the end, man, and just came up just a little short, but still got on that podium, man. Congratulations on that third position.
Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of been a while since I got a podium, so I'm happy with the third. I kind of knew Bill was going to do that move. That's just how these races go. If you're the leader, you kind of get hung with the dry. So I tried to not get out there as far as I wanted to, but he timed it perfectly and got around me. But I'm glad we kept the clean for the top 3. So usually these things are a wreck fest, and whoever makes through the wreck is the one that wins it. So I'm happy that 3 of us made it clean there at the end there.
Yeah, man, that final pack of trucks was crazy. I mean, you expect to see 3 or 4 or maybe 5 trucks or so, but it looked like half the field was just bunched up right there at the front, and I'm like, okay, how many folks are going to make it across the line in this group?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah, there was a wreck there. I don't know how many got in it, but I mean, before that, we were 3 wide for, I don't know, 5-6 laps, and we had the high side row, and me, Michael Newman, I think Bill was up there, Dougie. I mean, we were cruising up there. That was a blast up there, and then dropped down obviously, and then it played out from there. But overall, I mean, can't complain with 3rd place. Good points tonight and good stage points. So overall, I'll take it.
Absolutely. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I first want to give a shout out to Bruce Muehlberger Custom Homes for sponsoring me as always. Big shout out to him. Big support of mine. Shout out to all the people watching, friends, family, Brett, Nicole, Shauna, Justin, Brandon, anybody else that watches it. Thank you for tuning in. The Beverleys and Cody for putting this league on. It's an awesome league. Can't thank Cody enough for coming on RC and everything. So a big shout out to those guys. Big shout out to you as always for putting on the broadcast, and we'll see what we can do next week.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations again, and we will see you all next week.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, folks. I tell you, that is it for tonight, and let's go ahead and take a look at the. Let's go find our results here, and we'll find the results that we want, and pull those up. There we go. And okay, yeah, Bill Hales is your winner there with Eric Hagdal in the 2nd position, Kevin Winker 3rd, Keith Prince 4th, Joe Yakes in the 5th spot, Dougie Higgins Jr. 6th, 7th, John Sciolino, Michael Newman 8th, Jody Banfield 9th, and Jesse Calloway. He rounded out the top 10. And then I'll go ahead and scroll down so you can see where your favorite driver finished the race. And shout out to Cody Terlini for working race control as always. And so that's the first race down. Now we'll be heading to the Monster Mile at Dover for the winning bid 135 for the 2nd race of the round of 10. And you won't want to miss it, folks. So for all of us here on Race Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.